love him, or capital H-I-M. Just put your paws up, cause you were born this way, baby. My mama told me when I was young, we're all born superstars. She rolled my hair, put my lipstick on, in the glass of her boudoir. Nothing wrong with loving who you are, she said, cause he made you perfect, baby. So hold your head up, girl, and you'll go far. Listen to me when I say I'm beautiful in a way that's got me so mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't have yourself to regret, just love yourself and yourself. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. There ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Born this way, there ain't no other way. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Don't be. Give yourself prudence and love your friends. Sober kid, rejoice the truth. The religion of the insecure, I must be myself, respect my youth. A different love is not a sin, believe capital H-I-M. Hey, hey, I know my life, I love this record, and me, I'm on it, I'm beautiful in the way, cause God makes no mistakes. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't have yourself to regret, just love yourself and yourself. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. There ain't no other way, baby, I was born this way. Baby, I was born this way. Born this way, there ain't no other way. I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way. Don't be a drag, just be a queen. Whether you're broke or evergreen, your black, white, beige, chola descent, your Lebanese, your Orient. Whether like disabilities left you outcast with leader teams, rejoice and love yourself today. Cause baby, you were born this way. No matter gets real, let's be interested in life. I'm on the right track, baby. I was born in the light to fight. Come on! Ooh, there ain't no other way, baby. I was born this way, baby. I was born this way.
Y'all better be waving those fucking flags out there. Everybody needs to get some on.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dope. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light. Looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. And everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Get me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week,
That, just to clarify that what that said, that beep was from Kim, not Ken. Okay, I'm just letting y'all know.
around and got a triple double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ. I can't believe today was a good day. Drove to the pad and hit the showers. Didn't even get no static from the cowards. Cause just yesterday them bulls tried to blast me. Saw the police and they rolled right past me. No flexing, didn't even look in a nigga's direction as I ran the intersection. Went to Show Dog's house, they was watching you on TV raps. What's the haps on the craps? Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Roll 'em in a circle of niggas and watch me break 'em with the 7-11, 7-11, 7 even back door Little Joe. I picked up the cash flow. Then we played those, and I'm yelling domino. Plus nobody I know got killed in South Central LA. Today was a good day. Left my nigga's house paid. Picked up a girl, been trying to fuck since the 12th grade. It's ironic, I had the boo, she had the chronic. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. I felt on the big fat fanny, pulled out the jammy and killed the poop nanny. And my dick runs deep, so deep, put her ass to sleep. Woke her up around 1, she didn't hesitate to call Ice Cube the top gun. Drove her to the pad and I'm coasting. Took another sip of the potion, hit the 3-wheel motion. I was glad everything had worked out. Dropped her ass off and then chirped out. Today was like one of those fly dreams. Didn't even see a berry flashing those high beams. No helicopter looking for a murder. 2 in the morning, got the fat burger. Even saw the lights of the Goodyear blimp, and it read Ice Cube's a pimp. Drunk as hell, but no throwing up. Halfway home, and my page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day. Wait a minute, Pooh, stop this shit. What the fuck I'm thinking about?
Be fast enough. Not gonna be fast enough. Nope, 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 nope.
There's a new me coming out, and I just have to live, and I wanna give. I'm completely positive. I think this time around I am gonna do it like you never knew it. Oh, I'll make it through. The time has come for me to break out of the shell. I have to shout that I am coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. I'm coming out.
I mean, that's fair play. That's a fair play. I get it. Okay. I gotta realize I'm not over on the gaming channel where everything goes and not enough strokes my ego and says that I'm awesome. Yes, I'm showing you my inner disco diva. Just doing my thing over here as a 10-hour-a-day simp disability recipient. I don't know why I went live, honestly. I mean, I've got some shit to say, but I've got a headache from fucking hell. Where's Larry? Yeah, we're almost done with Larry too. Right now, Larry's in the jungle. He just man, chat, we're talking about Larry Laffer. Leisure Suit Larry. We're gonna play 1 through 7. And we're on 2, and we're almost done with 2. Anyway, I probably just need some caffeine. Reckoning. Yeah, I don't think that'll work. Maybe though. Who are you talking about, Joe? Jesus, what am I doing? I haven't even said hello to everybody. Yeah, I mean I'm kind of with Rusty here. That shit was kind of crazy. Yeah. Headaches are bad, but at least it's not addictive. You guys have no chill. All right, let's see who's here. This is don't feel sorry for me. Do not feel sorry for me and my headache because it's completely self-induced. Christy Ant, what's going on? Not enough. There she is. Randy Cassidy, what's up? Okay, I'm here. Belle S. Tony Michelle. Gina G. Cynthia. Ooh, the musical note's gone. It's Heart. I wonder if that was her sending me the message. Hey, 2 songs, way too much. 3, I'm leaving. Red Eye Patriot, what's up? Mud Digger, what's happening? Jay Johnson, what's up? What's up? Inside Corners. Hey, it's good to see you over here. I can't lie. Rachel, what's going on? I think I said hi to Randy Cassidy. Like I said, I got a pretty bad headache. SD42 Gina G, I already said hi to, I think. Natalie Lucas, what's up? There is Joe Baron. Joe Barron. Also known as some sort of farms. Iconberry, Londonberry, Dingleberry. I know it's not Dingleberry, but London, something berry. Maybe. I don't know. Reckoning. What's cracking? I think I probably, dude, guys. I'm usually really good at remembering who I've said, but seriously, my head is fucked up. Naughty, there he is, man. I hadn't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good. Run, Forest, run. Well, that kind of takes an all new meaning this weekend. We've got the Dillon State Park inclusivity. How do you say that? Inclusivity Ranger. Welcome. Let's see. Man, I'm feeling really fucking stupid because I think I said Bell S's name before. Rusty's in this motherfucker. Now Nana or Nana Psychoville, aka Leah, would like you to know that she got 24 hours in jail. She's on hold for normal channel activity. So this is her sock account, which is Leah, however you say that. O'Rourke. Let's see. Cocoa Pop 627. What's up? Donnie Slaughter, who desperately needs help. Folks, we're going to start a fundraiser soon. Very soon to get this man to rehab. He's got problems. He has a dish that's on his mind constantly. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Country Bro, what's up? Are y'all fucking with me? Because I've seen this thing twice now, and I haven't. I stayed up playing games until like 10:45, and then I got off the phone, I got off the stream, and then I had to make a couple phone calls, and then I went to bed at about, I don't even know. Not long, because I was calling somebody by like 1:30 or something. So I think I slept for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I took another like 2-hour nap from like 4 to 6. But is Johnny really doing fucking tattoos? No, he's not. Why the fuck would he say the paperwork's fake? Country Bro is here. I did say that. Greg Dowdy, what's up, dude? Who else jumped in here? There's Rusty again. There's old Snags. AD went hard in the paint. PBR will come at him hard. Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. Yeah, AD. I can tell he just feels hurt. You know what I mean? The dude is fucking. He probably feels completely taken advantage of, right? PBR did his best to try to sell AD on his bullshit, and then that we're over here fucking lying about everything. Whatever. Rusty says using the word hard in PBR in the sentence is suspect. Yeah. Fuggin, 1973. I haven't seen you here often. But welcome. He says, "Good evening. I can't sleep. Hello, chat." Apple Creek, what's up? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Should be about almost 7 o'clock in the morning across the pond. Right? Y'all are 5 hours right now? Rusty says, backup account, Rich. Sock accounts are for trolling. Gotcha. I mean, why is it sock? What is... PBR is the one that I heard say sock account for the first time. Like, why is it a sock? Like, just because a sock covers something up? Like, is that the idea? Nickel G, what's up, man? I sound a little congested. Yes. I got a bad headache. Don has got to ditch the corn salad. Has to. It's a bad deal. K, I'm here. Is here. Tyler 90, what's up, dude? What is up? What is up? Christy Ant was the first one on here. But I've seen her again. Now, fucking Leah's trying to get fucking tricky. Because as I remember shit, like Leah has fucking changed her picture real quick. And now all of a sudden, you know, I'm thinking it's a different person. There's leg day. What up, Eismic? What up? I'm usually sleeping. Sorry, 4:30 comes quick. Usually don't get home till 7 p.m. Nickel G said 80 figured out PBR's pathological liar. Yep. Daniel the chess champion says checkmate. AD. Let's see. Sorry, I'm moving slow, guys. BC, what's up? That fucking guy had me fuming a little bit. Who had you fuming, Natalie? Yeah, I think so too. He's seeing the light. Oh, okay, Natalie. Gotcha. Took some screenshots, but figured you had it. Yeah. Yeah, so I Cosmic Kate, what's up? Run Forrest Run says a dick in the hand is worth two in the bush. Do you think Ranger Rick had to go to therapy over two dudes humping each other? Listen, I mean, this is what it comes down to, Don. We don't know what happened, bro. All we know are the facts. You know, that's two dudes, pants down, around ankles. One of them ran. Mr. Lindsley, I think, was too fucking disgusted to write any details of what he actually saw. So we may never know. So I don't know. He tripped over his own pants. I don't know. So here's the thing. They were just measuring. If you want, there's more shit you can get. Random Barn Cat says the facts are gay. You can get the whole fucking court transcript if you want it. You know, like for any court case. You know, because it's public. Like, unless it's, I don't think they can get it if you're like a juvenile, or if you, I don't know if they do like family court, like, I don't know if that kind of shit's, I mean, but if it involves criminal charges where like the state is, pressing charges against an individual, I think you could get it. Kay says it's just expensive as fuck. A lot of that shit, the older stuff, is on microfiche, and healthy. Fucking, where did I see the word healthy somewhere? The Filthy Animal earlier was expressing a particular interest in it, maybe. And he was saying, like, microfiche is like, you could probably go on eBay and get a microfiche for a whole fucking ass machine for like $25. So, okay, said, I know when I got a medical record put together, I had to charge hundreds of dollars, like 30 cents a page. Sometimes 60 cents. Jeez. It's kind of crazy. The YouTube chat is so far ahead of them. Well, not really. But yeah, that's all. That's all we know. The facts. But I mean, as we found out, Scooby Dooby Doo knows Mr. Lindsley. Donnie S says that I'm gonna refuse to call him by this other name anymore, and hopefully that will start his rehabilitation. He said, I even saw the transcripts of that case. I just didn't fill out the FOIA request. Okay. I don't even know. Do you have to do FOIA requests on everything? I don't know how that shit works. Don't know how that works. Oh, I'm glad I muted. Saved y'all that shit. Yeah, it's public for a reason. That's right. Going to be the first YouTuber to interface a microfiche machine into StreamYard. That's funny. Yeah, anyway, so I was late to the live, to the PBR session tonight. But when I got there, I just kind of wanted to see what I was being blamed for. I wasn't around during the whole. Well, I mean, I guess I was around, but like, while the Kylie Rodney case was going on and the shit was going on with all that stuff, like, I didn't really have an opinion or follow any of it, because the only thing that I knew of that community is like Johnny Gobble. Like, I didn't know. I mean, I knew Ryan existed because of Johnny Gobble and because of Babel. And because, they were both shitting on the dude and everything else, right? So, I certainly, and again, I could be wrong. We can go back and look. I don't think I've ever had a live and talked about the shit. I may have given an opinion. I mean, my general opinion is I don't think it's. I don't think what happened. I don't think we got the full story, basically. But again, I get that's here nor there. But I've never, to my knowledge, had much to say about the thing. But I heard tonight that my chat was full of, to this day, slanderous and fucking crazy shit about that family and that 16-year-old girl and that all this other shit. And I'm just like, man, I don't really recall ever seeing anybody talk about that. I know it was never a topic. I know Rusty and I did a live and kind of gave an opinion on the court case itself. Both of them from that stem from that. And as time marches on, I truly think that I truly don't think the Rodney shit's gonna happen, or very minimal shit. Like I just as more time passes, that's just kind of how I feel. It's what I feel deep in my soul, y'all. In my soul. So anyway, like I said, I don't think there's been a bunch of shit. And whatever. I don't think I said anything about that. And I know that y'all hadn't cared about anything like that. And by the way, welcome to all the PBR supporters that support me or come over here, just to watch or whatever he was saying. No, it's not like we don't know who our supporters are, right? Like, try again. Oh, this headache fucking blows. Let's see. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that, but like I was thinking about in general, like some other shit, and I was wondering how the whole thing was going to be responded to, which now we know again, right? It's all everything goes to Ryan. And I started thinking about like how this shit played out, right? And like I don't know. I mean, the dude. Yeah, I mean, I would do that. I would do that, country bro. But yeah, I don't have anything at the house. No medicine. I got some ginger ale, some sugar-free Red Bull. Again, that's really it. Percocets work wonders. Fuck that shit. I wouldn't take that if there was. That's the last fucking shit on us. Fuck Purdue Pharma and everything they stand for. You motherfuckers. So squeeze your thumbnail bed for 1 minute. I don't even know it. Thumbnail bed for 1 minute. You got any Vicks, Tiger Balm, menthol? I wish I had some damn mint, like you gotta get the generics. I wish I had the peppermint oil. See, Kay knows what I'm looking for. I'm just fucking out. Lavender essential oils. My favorite is lemon, lavender, and peppermint mixed together. And don't y'all give me any fucking gay shit for that. That shit really works. You rub that shit on your feet and stuff. That shit works. Yep, Kay knows what's up. My girlfriend's one of those crazies with the damn oils. They got her. They saw her coming a mile away. Like a mile away. fucking like, oh, this one's gonna buy everything we've got. Fucking 10 of them. Anyway, but yeah, it does work, man. The essential oils, some of that shit really does work. But can we get a Snaggy and PBR fight box? And headaches, yeah, for sure. I'm so pissed I don't have any peppermint right now. And then I just remembered, like, I'm fucking out of dip. I didn't go to the store. That's probably the problem. I hadn't had a dip in like fucking too long. Fuck. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yep. Yep. Fuck. That's what I gotta do. I gotta get that Percocet shit off my screen. I can't be out of dip. That's what it is. Yeah, dude. I mean, due to the situation of today, it happened. And it fucking sucks. I gotta remedy that shit pretty quick. You don't have any of that at the moment. Pinch, squeeze your thumbnail bed between your other thumb and forefinger for a minute. So pinch and squeeze what? Take my thumbnail between your other thumbnail and forefinger. Your thumbnail bed between your other fucking like I don't know. Jesus. Rich, I don't have any of that at the moment. Yeah, Michelle. It's even hurting my teeth. Yeah, that shit. I hate it when that happens. It's in the ear too. The pressure point between your pointer finger and thumb. Let's see, that's the pointer finger, that's the thumb. All right, and you're pushing the two together. I mean, it feels like it would feel better. Oh shit! I think I've got. Hang on. I've got some of that damn. Oh no, this is not a stomach virus. I got some damn nicotine shit. Hang on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mint, 8 milligram, 20 pouches. This shit. These things are tiny. Got any Midol around? Yeah, no shit. My pussy is fucking aching. I don't have any fucking caffeine other than this. I'm such a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm bitching. So Anyway, I was thinking about tonight, dude. Dude is like, I mean, he's talking about, I know, okay, I'm dead serious. I am such a major fucking vagina. And I say that like a bad thing, but I mean, like, fucking vaginas take fucking beatings and have children and shit, and those things just snap right back to normal. Like, that's the craziest shit ever. So, does DoorDash run this late? Fuck yes, they do. That's a great idea. I'm ordering some medicine, but you can't get them to get some fucking dip for you. Anyway, so I'm thinking about it. Like, okay, so this dude is fucking. It's always about Upchurch. So, like, I kind of figured it out tonight. I was just sitting there thinking, I'm like, why? I mean, dude. And if you look at the chat, they're like, hey, you're like, nobody wants to fucking hear this shit. Like, nobody wants to hear this same fucking story again, you know? And that's what they were saying. Yeah, exactly, Rusty, dude. I fucking know. Like, that's what I said. I feel like such an asshole. So, yes, Cocoa Pop dip is chewing tobacco. It's a nasty habit. Oh, did you hear that, AD? Did that trigger you? A little bit, maybe. Anyway, water and cocaine bare minimum. What are you saying? To do some water and cocaine? The water in this house is shitty. I don't have a Brita. Anyway. No, Yant. Rusty's not fucking tooted up. He's trying to make jokes that, you know, I'm over here doing copious amounts of cocaine for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, so I mean, the dude just keeps talking about the guy. He's fucking clinically fucking obsessed with fucking church. Like, it all comes back to him, and it's like he can't be with him, right? And now that we found out what we found out, is that what it is? Like, is it that way, or is it, you know, is it something else? But like, this dude, like, this whole Kylie Rodney thing, you know, like, he had the same kind of thoughts initially. I mean, he's gonna say he didn't. Like, I never fucking said that. He did. He was kind of always thought that, like, something happened, and, you know, it was somebody tried to cover it up, or, you know, like, whatever had happened, or, you know, whatever. And then it changed. But then, like, if you look at the history of what this dude does, like, he's not a nice person. Like, he doesn't have a history of going and fucking defending people, right? So, and I mean, like, look at the shit that he's done to women that have come on and try to critique something or say something. You know, he's called, I mean, just horrible names and fucking all kinds of crazy shit. But, you know, all of a sudden decides to, you know, shift the entire focus of his being on YouTube to fucking, defending the honor of Zana May and fucking this other person, and that's supposedly they use social media influence to fucking make her life crazy. And I mean, does anybody even look? Does that girl? I mean, is she back on social media? Did any of this have any long lasting effects? Who knows? I mean, maybe she did. I'm not saying she didn't. But like he's taking this hard stance, and then every time he talks about this shit, he's bringing up fucking Kylie Rodney, and he's just, her name gets thrown back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and it doesn't. It doesn't. I don't know. I mean, this dude was lying about giving fucking depositions about this court case like a year ago. Like he went all out, and he's made an agenda, and he's like totally expressed that, hey, I want Ryan to be fucking street, on the street and homeless because of this fucking shit. Like he said, like all of this shit, like he like wants him to suffer. And like, and again, it just kind of started to add up. Like, okay, well, you've been rejected by this guy in whatever way, whether it wasn't enough attention, or whether it was, whatever it was, he has other friends, or you didn't get a rusty truck, or for whatever reason you decided to not like him. I don't think it was because of the doxing of innocent women and slander of this and that, because like you're guilty of doing that shit yourself, like a lot. You're guilty of calling people like heinous names. Like it's like who are you to take a stand for these people? Like it's just weird and it's like you're doing this for you, not for these girls. It has nothing to do with Xana May. I mean, that's why she asked you to fucking stop. And then it's like, it's weird, dude. It's really fucking weird. And again, after you learn kind of what, what you at least were into at one point in your life. I mean, is that the angle? Is that what you wanted? Like, and again, I'm not trying to be fucking funny with that either. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what it is you want from Ryan. I mean, because clearly you were fucking hurt. And I mean, you were fucking pissed off tonight. Like, fucking pissed. Like, and in those videos you made today, dude, you were like fucking stuttering, dude. You couldn't get your words out. You were so fucking pissed. And I mean, meanwhile, AD's over there just fucking taking a fucking shit on you. I mean, just every way possible, which has been actually kind of shocking. But, I just, again, like if I'm Kylie Rodney's parents, and of course, I mean, we see this shit because we're like into YouTube, right? I'm on it 10 hours a day, right? So like I see it all. But like if I was his parent, if I was Kylie Rodney's parents, I would fucking want the dude to shut the fuck up. Like I would send the dude cease and desist, like fucking stop talking about our daughter. And I mean, he just wants to be a part of that so bad, like a part of Ryan's downfall, and take some credit for that shit. Like, and for what? Like, we'll never know, right? But what was it? What was the switch that turned you from a merch buying, concert going, music buying, supporting, listening to the music with your kid in jail, fucking loving everything the man did, to all of a sudden, oh no, this ain't right. You crossed the line. And dude, it wasn't this fucking case, bro. I mean, you can say that all you want, but you don't have a history of fucking defending people. You have a history of hurting people. And that's fucking clear. I mean, that's really clear. And I mean, we've been on Johnny Gobble's ass about being a stan, and we might have had it fucking wrong, really. I mean, Johnny, at least we do know at one time, like, Johnny really did fucking like dudes, right? Like, I mean, he used to dance to his shit and, like, really fucking liked him, right? And is that it? Like, I mean, that narrative doesn't sell. I mean, especially now that everybody knows you're a fucking liar. I mean, even AD, dude, that dude's your biggest supporter, and he knows now it's bullshit. And it's funny, man. You want everybody to prove all that shit, like, well, show me that you own it. Show me that you this. Show me that you do that. But when it comes to showing the shit that you stated, it's like, nah, I'm just gonna fuck with Crack Squad. I know I've got a basement. Fucking, I'm in it, in the studio. I don't have to show shit, this and that. And again, none of the shit fucking matters. Like, it doesn't. I mean, shit, dude. I own less physical shit right now than I've ever owned in my life, and I'm fucking happier than I've ever been in my fucking life. So believe me, like, that shit. I mean, for a dude on disability, I've been pretty fucking blessed, and I've done some cool fucking shit. Met some cool fucking people. Like, I don't get it, man. I just don't fucking get it. I don't. I don't understand that whole thing. God, I'm fucking so slow tonight. I'm sorry, chat. I feel halfway fucking mental. Fucking slow. But yeah, I again, it has to do something with it's something about Ryan. I don't know, because again, you can't sell me on the fact that you're the savior of the goddamn oppressed on the internet. Because not only do you go after people, you've gone after easy targets before. So it's like, I don't see you as being the savior of the downtrodden. I really don't. And I think now that people know you're a liar and that you just willfully lie all the time, and I understand that that's what you say about me and that's what you say about Rusty, but you can't show a single fucking receipt, not one. You want to talk about lies, and you talk about Rusty with this 40 windshield bullshit. With a girl that's on a panel that, that's fucking shithouse drunk. I mean, what do you want the dude to do? Be like, no, dude, you're a lying whore. Get off my panel. I mean, what are you supposed to do in that situation? I mean, I know maybe you would have done that. I don't know. But you just kind of sit there and kind of cringe and just move on, right? Yeah, so that's usually what I hear. That's usually what I hear about, when Rusty lies through his teeth and willingly. But I would challenge you to prove one receipt of this shit that you say. Um, people keep saying they like Liam's theory. So let's see what Liam's theory is. Well, if you click on it in YouTube chat, dumbass, it's not going to show up. There, fucking new buck. All right, let's see what Liam says. Hey, Rich, my theory is when LGBTQPBR went on panel with Zav Girl and Ryan, and they dismissed his Honda CRV theory, he was humiliated and got butthurt. They literally blew him off. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that happened. Night fugging. I remember when Johnny Gobble was like, goddamn fugging. He's flip flopping again. Old fugging. I think that was the video, the infamous dog toy video, if I'm not mistaken. But again, I wasn't around enough then to know what was going on. Ryan wasn't on that panel when he was on Zav Girls. Okay. Let's see. Anyway, whatever it is, I mean, there's something there. Something happened. Something flipped script on church. I don't know what it was, but something flipped script. What's up, Christy? And again, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying you being the savior. It's bullshit. So keep telling that same tired fucking story. So let's see. Sorry, I'm reading chat. I'm trying to see what y'all are saying. Cosmic Kate says something. Think something happened in a comment. That's entirely possible. For the sake of his comments, I hope he's got all those things like in a big ass Word or text document to where he can copy and paste that shit. Because they're literally the same thing, like just in fucking dissertations. So yeah. But then again, I mean, maybe the Rodneys like it. I don't know. Maybe it sells a narrative. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't know what to think. I mean, they are suing, right? So, I mean, clearly they've made it about money. Which money? I mean, that's not going to bring the girl back. Snaggy says, Rich, so you think the Rodney case won't happen? I don't know, dude. I'm not a fucking mind reader. I got no fucking clue. I mean, I don't think it's going to be any kind of earth-shattering fucking decision. Like, I mean, I think all parties will move on, and life isn't exactly, life changing for anybody involved. I could be wrong, but who knows? Let's see. Snaggy says, "What about the Ichamel case? If you want to know, well, everything's privated right now, but Rusty did some research and kind of went over both cases, and I think that kind of sums it up nicely. So when those videos go back up, you could look at them there. But Randy Cassidy says, if I was the parents, I'd make sure he shut the fuck up. Well, I mean, I guess it just depends on what way you look at it, right? I mean, you got to think that's a very small slice of YouTube. So, I mean, do they really even pay attention to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? I mean, we do, like I said, if you listen to him, he was given depositions a year ago and sending out vanilla envelopes with fucking 7 pounds of paper all the time. I agree. Okay, I agree 1,000,000 fucking percent. I couldn't agree with that anymore. And nobody could convince me otherwise. So, yeah, totally with you on that. So, yeah, I think that's an old, tired story. He's going to keep telling it. I mean, because it's the only thing he's got to tell. Right? Michelle says, there were people I could have taken to court after my son died. The thing is, money was the last thing I was thinking about. And again, everybody's a little different, So, different things motivate different people. Oh. I've had a chance in my life to sue 2 entities, like Open and Shut, Slam Dunk, and one of them was a company, and I talked to the owner of the company. And kind of, now of course he knew who I was. He knew what had happened. All that kind of shit, right? But like I believed in that person, and I believed in his company, and I believed in what they did and what they made, and I believed in their mission statement, and I was all about what they did, which is why I got intertwined with it to begin with. And they took great strides to try to make it right, and went above and beyond, financially what it cost me. I mean, it was actually a financial benefit, but nothing, nothing like it would have been, should I have gone, the logistic or the legal route. So I didn't do it then, and the other time I probably should have, because that was medical malpractice. And the first thing it's nothing that would affect me for any period of time. Like I don't have any long standing injury or anything from it, right? It was just, it was done and over with. The medical time I could have done it. I mean, a doctor made a really fucking stupid decision. And, and it's caused me problems. Like, nothing crazy, but different, something different should have happened for sure. So I kind of think about that every now and then, but again, I made the decision, I'll live with it. It's fine, So again, people are motivated by different shit for sure. Let's see. Ryan once said going to court nowadays was like going to Walmart. And he knew he would win the Arbor case. Now I would love to see him go after everyone that blindly followed her. Yeah. Am I feeling any better? A little bit. Yeah, Country Bro found like some of that like dip replacement shit. It's just like pouches. Oni, I think, or on exclamation point. 8 milligram. And yeah. So yes, I did. When my cousin got killed in 2012 while working for CSX, he spent 2 weeks on life support. Dudes over CXS was throwing money in my aunt's face trying to settle out of court before she even knew what happened. Yeah. That kind of shit happens, Shotty. But yeah, they're just trying to minimize their losses, right? I'm sorry to hear your cousin got killed too, bro. That sucks. Michelle said, I mean, I went to the hospital 6 months after my son died, thinking if I could find a mistake in the records, it would change the outcome. Your mind just goes a little crazy. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that for sure. Yeah, you couldn't say it any better, Shotty. It's definitely a fucked up place for sure. Let's see. Hey, take care, Randy. Have a good night, bro. Let's see. Christopher Cunningham says, such sweet ladies in this chat. Yeah, dude, for real. No, it's a really good group of people, and we rarely get somebody that comes in and tries to stir up any shit. I mean, very rarely. I think there's definitely less than 8 people that are blocked over here, and I think 4 of them are the same person. Like it's the same account with just like different numbers. So I think there's literally 5 people that are blocked over here. So there is that. But yeah, that's kind of just what I was thinking of, like earlier. That's all I wanted to say. I agree, SD. Wade wants me to check out his newest short. Let's see. Oh.
Man, it's a nice night.
Oh, God. That's AD. God knows what he was going to say. Oh, no, I can't get it to come up. Everybody will everybody can check out Wade's video. G3 Mini says that my ex's grandpa died as a result of a surgeon messing up during a pacemaker surgery, causing internal bleeding they couldn't find. His grandma decided not to sue because she said it would bring him back. Yeah. Yeah, I never met either one of my grandfathers. And my grandmother that passed recently, in her 90s, that still drove and shit, her husband died at, I think it was 23, 24, something like that. There was like there was over 70 years difference. Definitely 70 years difference. And she never like dated another man. She never went on a date. She never, that was the dude for her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was just going in for a routine. Now you go get like a upper or lower GI and you drink the barium shit, and like that's how they give you that's how the X-ray sees whatever it needs to find. Well, back in the day, you would go to the hospital overnight for that shit, and you drink whatever the juice was back then the night before. Well, he had some kind of reaction to it and asphyxiated on his own vomit and died in the middle of the night, unattended. And she never even thought about suing him. Of course, I don't know if that kind of shit happened back then. I mean, that's a long ass time ago, but like, it happened. And she never walked in a hospital, and luckily she had no health problems ever. She ended up, what killed her, she ended up breaking her hip. And at 95, 96 years old, you break a hip. I mean, it's funny. I have a dear friend that's a occupational therapist, and she said, "New Buck," she said, she'll either be all right, and it'll be kind of a decent, but slow recovery, or she'll be dead within like 45 days. And she was right. Yeah, she was gone. Like, it wasn't long. Wasn't long at all. And she got an infection, so they had to go back to the hospital from rehab, and then she was back at the rehab, and then her heart just kind of gave out, and she didn't have any issues like at all. And she had smoked since she was like 13. So it was kind of crazy. So anyway. But yeah, she like I said, never that was her man, you know, like she never thought about, you know, dating, nothing like that. Like loyalty back then was fucking deep, you know. Man, that's a fucking true statement right there. Mo money, mo problems. I'm just turning on some music for a second because I'm gonna go take a leak and get a drink. But I will be right back pretty quickly. Even though Country Bro will tell you that it'll take a long time, it will not. So I'll be right back.
Hello, welcome to the Bad Boy World Champion PGA Tour. I'm your host for the day, Mace Gumble. With this last birdie right here, Puffy Woods, winning champion from the 3-time champion.
Who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who sell out in the stores. You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewels drop blocks, who mostly Gucci down to the jewel drop. The same old pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee me and sales for the level up. You don't believe in Harlem World, nigga, double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Niggas didn't know me 91, bet they know me now. I'm the young Harlem nigga with the Goldie sound. Can't no PD, niggas hold me down. Cooler, school me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Woody. True pimp, niggas spin no dough on the booty. When you yell, there go Mace, there go your cutie.
Hello, we're here with the winner, Puffy Woods. He have just won the Bad Boy Golf Tournament. How do you feel about winning this PGA?
Oh man, well I was having some trouble on the 17th hole, but my man B.I. from up above came down, talked to me, told me to cool out. I did it.
I guess this means more money, more problems for you.
Yeah, I guess so. More money, more problems. It's just the way it is.
Hey, we're coming back to you, Billy.
I know you rather see me die than to see me fly. I call all the shots, rip all the spots, rock all the rocks, and cop all the drops. I know you thinking now when all the ball is stopped. Nigga never home, gotta call me on the yacht. 10 years from now, we'll still be on top. Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Now what you gonna do with a school that got money much longer than yours, and a team much stronger than yours? Violate me, this'll be your day. We don't play, mess around, be DOA, be on your way. Cause it ain't enough time here, ain't enough lime here for you to shine here. Deal with many women, but treat down fair. And I'm bigger than the city lights down in Times Square. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's real, yo. I ain't exaggerating at all, man. The more money you make, the more problems you get. And jealousy and envy is something that comes with the territory, man. A lot of people, it's just negative energy.
That's so fucking
PPA, no info for the
you gotta listen to Biggie's part.
Agents mad cause I'm flagrant, tap myself and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, miracle dream. I be that. Catch a seat at all events bent. Gats in holsters, girls on shoulders. Playboy, I told ya, me and Mike's to me. Bruise too much, I lose too much. Step on stage, the girls boo too much. I guess it's cause you run with lame dudes too much. Me lose my touch, never that. If I did, ain't no problem to get the gap where the true players at. Throw your rollies in the sky, waving side to side, and keep your hands high while I give your girl an eye. Play it please, lyrically, nigga C, B-I-G-B flossing, jig on the cover of Fortune, 500. That's my phone number, your man, I got the know, I got the dough, got the flow down, pizzat, platinum plus, like Zizak, dangerous on Trizak, leave your ass pizzat.
Oh, fucking, what do y'all think? That's quite the fucking compliment. Fucking Cashville sounding like Biggie. I don't think he'd have any problem with that at all. Shit. Old Cashville, Biggie Smalls. I talked to Cashville yesterday, and I asked him. I asked him on Frusion's panel. I said, "Hey man, I said, did you get your car fixed?" And he said, "Yeah, man." I said, "Well, was it the U joint?" And he said, "Nah, man." He said it was a transmission. He said, he was like, "I don't even have any U joints," or something like that. I don't know. So I guess PBR owes him a repair bill or something. Something tells me that ain't gonna get paid. Anyway, yeah, he was killing me the other night on ADs when he was Cashville lost a lot of weight. He's but he's doing some eating late night for sure. He ain't shy about killing some wings or pork rinds on the stream. That's for sure. He don't give a fuck. So yeah, that shit's that's my pet peeve too. I cannot stand freaking like people chewing and shit, like especially like open mouthed and fucking, I don't know. But he's a cool dude either way. Yeah, that was Tyler. That time the first couple, the intro songs were kind of taking shots, but you know, it's it was unintentional. It was in my history, probably because the last song was actually the original, right? So it was just like recommended up there, and I just read it. And then actually, here's the story. I don't know if AD will believe me. He might believe me now. Maybe. But I can't prove it because I didn't want to be that guy. Like, you know, you'll figure out why. So, my girlfriend works at the same company. Well, technically it's not the same company. My girlfriend knows Lady Gaga's aunt. So we were going to Vegas when she was doing her residency at MGM. And like I kind of like I'm not like a Lady Gaga fan, but when I saw her on Howard Stern, I was like, damn, this girl's like pretty talented. Whatever. So she like got us tickets or whatever, and she's like, you can actually go back before the show, and you can meet her if you want. And so anyway, we went, and I guess we showed up at like, I think it was maybe like, it was late. The show was super late. But anyway, we got there, and we went back into this like tiny green room. And we walk in, and it was just Gaga, and there was like one person in the corner. I don't even know what the fuck they were doing. And then she had like a makeup artist in there or whatever. And the girl was practically fucking naked. I mean, she had on pretty much nothing. Like, I was kind of like, you know how when you walk in on something and you probably shouldn't be seeing it, you're kind of like turn your head and shit. Like, anyway, she was like she was fully covered, but like it was just like sheer. So it was like she changes outfits a lot during the set, and this is like the underset to the whole deal. And so she was sitting there, and she was like, "Hey, are you Aunt such and such's people?" And we're like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, it's nice to meet you." And then she told us a couple stories about her aunt, and like growing up and shit. So what did Don say? My eyes would be glued to that. Yeah, I snuck in some more later on. She has a hell of a body. And no, I did not see where there would be a dong anywhere, like those pictures you see where people say she's a dude, like the Michelle Obama dong photos or whatever. So, I mean, it was me, my girl, and then I think it was the makeup / hair, and then like one rando in the corner, which I'm still not sure what they were doing, because it wasn't security or anything like that. And so she, like I said, she told us some stories about her aunt, which was fucking hilarious. And where did what come from? You talking the dong thing? Well, people used to say that she was a dude. Like, that was a rumor that people used to always say, like Lady Gaga was a dude or something. And then like there was this thing, like some of the drama websites, showed some photos where it looked like, there's some sort of package there or whatever. So anyway, she had talked to us for a while, told us the stories. And so she's like, "Hey, I've got but the green room, by the way, I mean, it was so small because the only thing in there was a piano." And like yeah, there you go. The rumor was she was born a hermaphrodite. Yeah. So anyway, when she was on Stern, she soloed Edge of Glory. And but anyway, she's like, "Hey, I've got to do my vocal." She's like, "I'm warming my voice up," or whatever she called it. And she went through like these, falsettos and crescendo. Like, she did shit up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then she started playing the piano, and she was like, "Is there any particular song that you guys like?" And I was like, "Hey, like my favorite shit that I didn't say favorite shit. I was like, my favorite thing you've ever done was on Howard Stern." I said, you played Edge of Glory," and then I was like, "It's," and I said, "It was the one you told the story about your grandfather." And she was like, "Oh yeah, yeah." So she starts playing it, and I swear to God, I mean, there's no microphone or nothing. It's just the piano and her, and it's like, this chick has a voice that is just fucking unbelievable. Like, I'm sitting there, like, we both just got our mouths are like wide open, like, holy shit. Like, because it was like, it was different just because it was, I mean, it's not because it was like personal and like right there, but it was just like I said, it was just so raw because it was right there or whatever. And like she stopped in the middle and she was like talking about her grandfather again, and then she like went over that whole it was kind of the same thing she said on Stern. She was talking about like this song was about him dying or something, and then she was talking about like the space between heaven, purgatory, and like where you're going to end up going and shit like that. So she had said that, and I went back and listened to the Stern thing like while we were out waiting for the concert to actually start, and it was different. It was like more. It was like she added to what she had said on Stern, which was like years prior, I think. And but I mean, like her voice, it just something about it, like in that room, it was so small, and um, I mean, it was crazy. It was just like I don't know. You just had to like fucking witness it. But like my girlfriend's just fucking crying, like just like crying, like she just couldn't stop crying. But it was kind of crazy, man. But yeah, that girl is fucking mad talented. The notes that she could hit and hold uh, were were insane. And then the uh, the second song that she played Elton John. She played Tiny Dancer, but she was like singing in different keys. So like she would just switch the shit up and like she would just switch the key of the song. She would go from higher pitch to lower pitch and just change the key like as she was sitting there playing. And I wanted to I wanted to pull my phone out, but I was like, no, I was like, I can't pull a fucking phone out and record this shit. Like, that's rude as fuck. But I really wish like somehow like, I'm sure people had done it before or whatever, but I didn't want to be that guy, like, or whatever. But yeah, the concert was honestly, I mean, it was kind of weird for me. But yeah, if nothing else, she's crazy fucking talented. Uh, you said Tiny Dancer is Tiny Dancer. Is my special song to me from childhood. Music makes me cry. Yeah, music's fucking powerful. For sure. Man, I spent several years on fucking painkillers and shit. And you kind of fucking forget uh like when you listen to music, you kind of forget the fucking just different emotions that are in it, and what it can do. So like being sober and listening to music, it can kick you in that fucking ass, for sure. But yeah, I know what you mean there for sure. But yeah, for sure. I remember yeah, that was fucking that yeah, it did shouty. That was fucking funny as shit, bro. That was actually fucking hilarious. Uh, but yeah, I mean, getting off painkillers and starting to feel shit again, that took some adjustment because it was, I mean, you just like, for a while until your shit just gets used to, feeling again, you just feel like a weeping fucking vagina. So yeah, it's kind of a weird deal. Shotty says, hey, night G3 Mini, get you some sleep. I'd always said music was my medicine you ingest through your ears. Yeah, that's so true. Vocally trained since I was a child. That's how I communicate best. Very cool. Kay says that's just a man. Oh, dude, like so fucking true. Like so true. Definitely true. Opioids just fucking numb you. I mean, for me too. Like it takes a lot to get me excited. Like fucking, like to get a reaction or, I've always kind of thought, a little bit or whatever, and before saying shit or whatever. My dad was always big on, you got two ears and one mouth for a fucking reason, and but just fucking like I said, not being on that shit is an adjustment, but yeah. But for a while, man, when all that shit comes back and you start feeling shit again, it's like holy shit, that's some crazy shit. Music is definitely good therapy for sure. Like I'm trying to remember, fucking Snags was talking about. Who was he talking about last night? Fucking Or. I don't know if y'all remember that band. They kind of were a big deal when I was in college. It was called Of a Revolution, but they were just called Or. But they've got this song called I Feel Home. And that one gets me, or yeah, it got me like when I wasn't, when I got like sober. Rusty said, I always invite strangers over and let them check my Sansui receiver. Fucking savage. Savage. A fucking Rusty truck. Jesus, what are you going to do with that guy? What's funny is like the battle thinks like he gets a rise out of him on shit. It's just funny because Rusty's like a fucking stone cold, ice in the veins fucking killer. Fucking, he ain't gonna get no kind of reaction. Dumb shit that he says. The thing about a great song is everyone gets it, and it can be yeah, completely. Like it can mean totally different things. That's why sometimes, like, if you meet people that that have written music that's inspiring to you, and they can ruin a song for you too, because like it's like the meaning of the song can be completely different than how you've interpreted it. So sometimes it's best to just not know and like just go with whatever your rendition of the deal is. Shotty says that's one reason why long-term Suboxone is so bad for people. It turns people into literal zombies with no emotions, worse than other opioids. Yeah, I could see that. Shotty, my dad was on that for 10 years or more. My childhood early this year, he went cold turkey because they had jacked up the price on his insurance for it. Have you ever listened to music on a Hagel amplifier? I haven't, Rusty. My shit is like, no, I haven't. I have not. What I know you're fucking around, but what is that one amp that you're? What's that one you're trying to justify buying? Not necessarily a model, but the brand. Misheard lyrics. Is Gag Burns tattoo time live entertaining? Is he really fucking tattooing? I mean, I guess he is. So let's see. Rich gave me flashbacks of my dad. He used to always say 2 ears, 1 mouth. Yeah. Yeah, Dad was big on that shit. I figured I'm hoping to keep it up without turning back. Oh, 1 dose can reset people back to day 1 detoxing. Yeah, that's some evil shit, man. Go leave it to the pharmaceutical company to get you on a drug to get you off of another drug, right? Don't. It will hurt you financially. Hagel, H590. Yeah. I've seen Suboxone destroy a family cause he took a drug for drinking use. For his drug and drinking use. Yeah, I use Sub, but I found a doctor which actually was really hard to do, that didn't believe in it long term. Like the most he ever did for any patient is 6 months. But there's a dude that you can find. He's on all the like recovery like forums and shit, and I guess he's still around. But the dude's name is Robert, and he's just like this famous. Like he's gotten a lot of people off of drugs, particularly opiates. And he has a 19-day taper that like I was telling somebody off of Fusion's panel earlier. But yeah, he's got like a 19-day taper to where for most people that have done it and they've honestly stuck to it, they can do it as painless, and I mean nothing's going to be that comfortable off of opiates and shit, but yeah, I truly think edibles can play a major part of curing pill addiction. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure it's interesting though. I mean, most of those most of the times when it comes to addiction medicine, like most of the times it's a zero tolerance thing, right? Like including THC, even if it's legal, no matter what the legal status is of your state that you reside in, most places don't allow positive THC screens with Suboxone therapy. Dog's name on the wrist. My mother-in-law takes edibles for her breast cancer because she was on the Red Devil and it caused her headaches. What is the Red Devil? It's okay if the drugs are for end of life, which is my partner. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like, I really do think oxycodone, I mean, that drug was designed to fucking addict. I mean, it really was. If you talk to people, like, they'll tell you, like, straight up oxycodone use it's a lot of people would agree that it's easier to get off heroin than it is to get off oxycodone. Now since most heroin is fentanyl now, I don't know how that statement stands to that, but that's it's a different drug. No, it won't blow any windshields. It will set you back about the price of a used vehicle. Yeah, I heard that. What's the shot that AD got? He got something called the ganglion something uh, blocker. It's like I know it's administered like by an anesthesiologist. But I think he said it's in the neck, but it's like it's similar to like, epidural type shit, I think it's somewhere, something to have to do around your spine or something. But AD also said that you could, with that ganglion, whatever it was, like you could get it done on both sides. And he said that like if he was going to do it over, he would probably just do one side. I don't know why, but that's what he said. Michelle says, I do take tramadol for chronic pancreatitis, but I only take it when the pain's so unbearable I can't function. I actually want to feel some of the pain. I don't like complete numbness. Yeah, I mean, the only reason they changed the classification on tramadol is because they found anything that they found that people will abuse, they'll reclassify. But yeah, I remember that shit's got a strong potential for seizures. I know, like with people, because as their tolerance increases with tramadol, they take a lot of it, and I know above a certain level, it can potentially cause seizures. It's called a Stallard ganglion block. That's what AD had done, says Apple Creek. I think it's relatively new. Oh, got you, Don. An aggressive chemo pill. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people. Definitely, marijuana is something that's fucking really good for a lot of cancer patients, especially if it comes to appetite and nausea, and it can definitely be a really good thing. You're right, Rich. Smoking bone connected to bone. Smoking bone connected to drinking bone. And that bone connected to the pill bone. Yeah, yeah. It's all intertwined. I was a weird drug user though. Like I made a lot of crazy fucking rules for myself. Which is probably the only reason, like, I don't know. I never went too crazy. Like I haven't drank in like probably, I don't know. It's been a long time. Not for any particular reason, just because I would never mix any type of drug with alcohol. And since I prefer drugs over alcohol, uh, you know, just fucking didn't do it. I drank in college. I don't know. It's just whatever. It's not my thing. And I figure, well, why? Although, man, a good beer with fucking steak. That's kind of. I've had some decent wines too, like with meals, like fancy type meals with so Stellut. So not Stallard, the Stellut ganglion block. You out of here, Don? Or are you leaving Cosmic Kate? Whichever one he is leaving. Peace out. Is what 80 had a drug trial? I don't know. I think they've been doing it for a while. I know, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like Shotty said, I think it is kind of new. Michelle says she can't take anything stronger than the train. Morphine drugs really hit the spot with gallbladder bile duct problems. I have a high tolerance to everything, which sucks. Yeah, dude, country bro, I'm the same. The last time I was in the hospital, it was kind of crazy, actually. Should I tell that story? It's not gross, but it's kind of, I don't know. I got like what was it, ingrown hair that got infected, like on the like very underside of my ball sack. And it's just, my balls were fucking huge. I mean, they ended up like, I mean, it didn't happen overnight, but like, shit, they probably got to the size of a damn. It was big. Like, I'm trying to think of something for reference. Maybe like a pineapple, like 3/4 of a pineapple. Like half a pineapple. I mean, like fucking huge. Like to the point where you had to like, you looked like you were standing a triangle to fucking walk. And you couldn't you couldn't sleep on your side. Like it was fucking horrible. But yeah, when I was but when I went to the hospital, they were like, well, they had to like what was it that they did? They did they did some sort of scan where they had to they had to put something in my IV to like for contrast. And I can't remember. I think it was warmth. She was like, "All right." She's like, "You're gonna feel this shit get like really warm." And you could, like, when it went to the IV, like you just felt it kind of go down to your feet, like, and it was all warm. But yeah, they basically had to make sure that you like didn't have any kind of blockage of like there's a common thing where like the shit, like a tube or something can get blocked in there. So they got to make sure that that's not it or whatever. And then, because if that's the case, they've got to do surgery. If it's the other way, it's like antibiotics and shit. But, so yeah, nothing was blocked or whatever. So then they just did a little, basically like a mini surgery right there in the fucking ER. And I'd been off of everything that was a couple of years ago. And I think I'd been off of everything, like opiate wise, for at least, I think it was almost 2 years. So I was hesitant or whatever. And, they like to do it. She was like, I remember the doctor was like, "You're thinking about getting, somebody actually fucking slicing your nuts." I'm like, that doesn't sound fun. So the doctor ordered X number of units of fentanyl for my IV. And I didn't feel it at all. And I told him, I'm like, dude, I was like, I used to have a massive tolerance, and kind of gave him an idea. And he tripled the fucking whatever he told her the first time. I think it was, I don't know what the unit was, but he said 40. And then he told the nurse to push 120. And I didn't feel it at all. Like I couldn't tell that I'd taken anything. But yeah, they just did a little like fucking open up deal or whatever. And that shit they kept me on fucking IV antibiotics for like 4 days in the hospital. And then when I went home, like my balls were still massive, and they put me on pill antibiotics. So it took like another 3 or 4 days for it to all just start kind of going back down to I guess normal or whatever. But I remember this the hospital is a teaching hospital. So every morning these fucks would come by, and yeah, these fucking cute little like doctor fucking girls and dudes, and it's like, all right, we need to look at your massively large nuts. And you're just sitting there, and it's kind of like a violation. It's like fucking, you know, it's like fucking the group of people. Like, no shit. It was like 12 people, like something like that every morning. There was like a main doctor, but then they would all follow like the fucking main doctor dude or whatever. So whatever. I'm sure they've seen plenty of fucking balls. The pain is worse than childbirth for real. For real. I'm still making stones. Oh, you're talking about kidney stones? I've heard that too. I've heard that shit was bad. Nurse had to tell me to lay on my stomach and take off my pants, and I was like, "What the actual fuck are you trying to do to me?" Yeah, 14 gauge needle. I don't know if that's big. Yeah, no shit, country bro. And that's the thing. They didn't like. It wasn't like a big incision because they never. They didn't stitch it. Like they just let the shit fucking bleed, kinda, and it was like. It was really weird. I mean, it wasn't that painful. I mean, it was painful to try to lay on your side and shit, but like, um, yeah, me too. Fuck all that noise. Um, man, I've seen some of these chats have been fucking brutal. Damn ADs was, shoot. He's not live, is he? Let me look. Is anybody live? Anybody live? No, nobody's live. Just my dumb ass. PBR's #1 music video. That's way. Oh God. Oh my God, dude. Fucking Wade is a savage. Fucking AD made a couple videos. Jeez. That's crazy. Cosmic Kate. Yeah, that sounds freaking horrible. Oh, is Lori live? Why is it not showing her live? Oh, it is, but she's not. That's weird. So you know how like it'll push everybody up? If they're live, it'll push it to the top of your sub feed. Like her shit is like it's not at the top. That's kind of odd. Hang on. Gotcha Man just posted a video. Well, Jesus, I just lost a lot of viewers. Thanks a lot, Gina G. I'm kidding. I'm probably about to jump off here. Hang on real quick, guys. I'm going to blow my nose. Well, that was productive. That's what I would call a what did Rusty say the other night? A reverse bump. Fucking reverse bump. Eesh. So yeah, just to wrap up. Yeah, I kind of thought that shit was. I don't know why I never thought about that before, but that whole thing with trying to sell the whole shit of, you know, taking up for these women, and I'm the only one that would take a stand, and you know, because of it, the people have come after me, and like for dudes like AD and some of the other people that were over there, and like, I guess people just have their limits of what they're willing to fucking support, right? And what they're willing to like blindly turn an eye to. Because you know, some of the folks that have kind of jumped ship and that you wouldn't really expect to say the things that they did. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where the fuck I was taking that. I got to be honest with you. But yeah, I mean, people start seeing through shit, especially, like I said, especially if there's been a lie. Like, and again, I don't care what the severity of it is, right? Like, you know, as long as you get that shit proven against you, I don't know. I mean, and if you're willing to lie about something that's like completely immaterial, like, you know, what else will you lie about? Corn Salad Don says support an ad for the basement deal. Yeah, I mean, but it's one of those things. It's just like I said, who cares? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, but apparently for whatever reason it does to him. I just like, you know, fucking with him about it. Because clearly it's something that he wants to be true. So, but, yeah. I just don't see how you can, like, be such a dick to so many people. And I mean, I don't care how you spin it. Or, I mean, I know how he likes to say, well, you know, if you've got some kind of beef with me, you started it, because, you know, you're going to have to come over here to get it. But it's just like, well, it's not necessarily true. And then, you know, you're definitely in the business of wanting to go back and forth, because that's where the views come from, you know. But the dude's just a fucking dick. Like I said, so I don't know how you can, again, expect for that to seem genuine, you know, that you're willing to be so invested. Like, well, you know, what's your motivation? Is it really fucking, you know, Zanime? Or is it because of Ryan? Is it really Kylie Rodney? Like, What do you really think about that? Like, you know. But yeah, just like Shoddy was asking, I got no clue what's gonna happen, man. No fucking clue. But again, I do know one person that wants church to fucking suffer immensely because of it. And then, you know, just because Rusty's, you know, in Power Stroke, you know, I don't know that the dude's ever really met a match that one, you know, if he's trying to bully somebody or whatever. I don't know if he's ever met a match that's just not, you know, gonna back down from it, or, you know, just say fuck it and just kind of back out of it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, you definitely kind of met the match there, right? But I don't know. I'm glad he pulled some views though, but I didn't get to. I know the vault called it, and I was more interested in the chat, but I haven't had a chance to watch it. But I do know shit. Like a lot of comments were disappearing in real time, and from the best I could gather, it looked like, you know, as people were getting timed out or blocked, they would move from there over to ADs. That's what it seems like. But yeah, I guess they, you know, AD and PBR should be thanking Rusty for the number increase, right? For those big numbers for the last few days. I thought there would be more in PBRs tonight, honestly. When I saw it, I think it peaked at like 175 or something like that. But then again, you know, it was being sniped too. I'm pretty sure Rusty had like 300, like somewhere pretty damn close to 300. And AD was sniping as well, and AD had about 100, I think. But I figured Babel would pull about 300 tonight. Like I figured at least the people that were kind of watching the night before, but I think, you know, it looks like at least a third of them had kind of saw what they saw and put it to bed. Like, hey, I don't need to see a reply. I don't need to see a reply. Kind of know what's up. But yeah, certainly an interesting time. Certainly fun listening to AD. But I kind of feel bad for AD too, because like you could tell like he was legitimately hurt by the whole ordeal. And I mean Kurt was kind of fucking with him too, like they do with each other, but you know, so you never really know how much of that is a troll. But I knew that AD had said enough to garner a war back and forth if he wanted it. So it looks like that's where we're at now. So we'll see what happens. But fun times, fun shit. What are y'all saying now? What time is it anyway? 3:40? Jeez. Y'all talking about Illinois? Talking about Illinois. You don't believe AD is that hurt? Sorry to be cynical. Now that's fucked up, country bro. Did you listen to AD tonight at all, country bro? If you did, I don't I don't think they're gonna kiss and make up. They're definitely not gonna kiss. And then after, since I've been on here, AD's dropped like 3 or 4 videos. So yeah. Anyway, like I said, all that bullshit to really kind of say that I don't see the whole thing being about Kylie or Rodney. And again, it just goes along with that theme that I don't know. It'll be interesting to ask people that defect from that channel that were like supporters, like what was the reason that you don't go there anymore, and kind of see what the answer ends up being. I mean, in 2023, most people generally could give a fuck less about what your sexual orientation is, right? So, even I guess Ohio is really not the South. I mean, it's kind of is, right? Let's see. Hey, see you, Tyler. All right. I'm starting to ramble, and the users just continue to kind of tick off the list. So I will take that as a hint to shut the fuck up and get off of here. But yeah. I might. Are you kind of awake, Nada? What's your plans for the rest of this evening / morning, Nada? Well, thank you, Michelle. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, Nada. We've got like, what'd you say? You think we got like 30 minutes left of Leisure Suit Larry 2? Something like that. Let's finish the 30 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I think because it'll take about at least that long to get DoorDash. That's going to have some Tylenol and Advil. I got to do both. And I liked your gaming also, Newbuck, as long as your chat does not make me question my Famal, your female identity again. Yeah, that was weird. Like it turned you into kind of like a trans type of voice. And that's what never made sense of shit. Like it's clearly like Michelle. So like it had you as more masculine or masculine. It's weird. The people that don't go over to the gaming channel, I have an AI chat bot that reads off every chat comment. Just because if you're playing a game and looking at the screen, like you don't, you know, you're not looking at the chat as frequently. And we've played with it before. Like our dude's been Mexican before, and then like English and fucking, you know, whatever. But like it would take people's names and like sometimes it would read their shit like super fast, and then some people it would read slow, and then some people had like deeper voices. Like even though the bot is, I think it's a female for everybody, like it would deepen its voice for certain people with like no rhyme or reason whatsoever. And like with Mike, it like really always fucked with Mike. Like it was really weird, like what it was doing to Mike. But I went through there and I found there was a box that was checked that was called something like personality or something like that. And then when you unchecked that, it read everything as the same. So, because I use Streamlabs for games and stuff. But yeah, it was really weird because people were getting messed with on it. Yeah, I'll tell Uncle Will it's Michelle, not Michael. My body clock is up, so up the wall with these lives. I hate missing. I feel like a shift worker. A big old pile of shit work. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'll end this and set up a game stream on Newbuck 2 to start in like, I don't know, 6 or 7 minutes. I want to give myself time to order some drugs off of DoorDash and some drinks. And then maybe talk them into Cash App and some money to buy me some dip somewhere. So, if you were DoorDashing and you had a Cash App and you were going somewhere that sold dip anyway to pick up the food. Now, granted, you know, you got to be however old to buy tobacco. I don't know if it's 18 or 21 now. I thought it might have changed or something. I don't know. I think it's still 18. I think they did something maybe with like Juuls or something like that. Like maybe you got to be older for Juuls now. I don't know. But I wonder how much money I should offer somebody. So like if a can of dip is $5, like if I wanted them to get a roll that was like 25, like what do you think would be enticing enough to do it? Like an extra $10, or just make it like 40 or like 15, something like that. You give them 50, shit, double up. I mean, that's not crazy unreasonable. Yeah, I do too, Don. But I'll get groceries delivered too. Just because when I go, like if I go to the store, like I just start like grabbing shit. Just like, yep, okay, this. And it always works out. I end up at the grocery store when like I'm fucking starving. So, you know, it's just the way it always works out. Okay, you guys have a good evening, and I will see a few of you. It just took you to another channel, Leah. What'd you hit? I don't know what happened. I'll see a few of you over on New Buck 2 in a few minutes. But everybody else have a good night. And we will see you soon. I think Rusty and I are going to do a live on yeah, there you go. How long's Gotcha Man's video? Let me look it up. I'll give everybody time to go watch that. Everybody needs to see the old. Oh God, it's called Psycho Circle Jerk Babble LGBTQ Rap. 7 minutes and 42 seconds. All right, so it's 3:51. 3:58. I'll just do like 4:05. That'll give everybody plenty of time. I've already decided on 15 bucks, Mud Digger. 25, offer him 40. Or I don't know. If I'm feeling really nice, 50 would definitely get it done. You're right. And it might be worth it. So I don't, right when I wake up, I don't have to go to the store. All right. See you guys in a minute at 4:05. Konnichiwa. Thanks again, guys, for showing up in the middle of the night. I'll go walking in the street. See ya.